Well, good morning, everyone, and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on our beautiful planet. Actually, it could be Tuesday if you're tuning in from New Zealand, I guess. I was chatting with one of Barry Blake over the weekend. He was planting tomatoes, different season down there. But welcome, guys. It's Mentor Monday. We'll have a lot of guests coming in from all over the room, affiliates, and maybe some guests and customers as well. But we have a great topic today. One of my favorites. I remember when I enrolled in For Life many years ago. Well, it's not that many, but anyway, Dave explained this to me over a quick phone call, and he is the expert on our compensation plan, the Life Rewards program. And in fact, I believe you wrote it. I believe, Dave, you can explain more about that. But let me introduce my good friend and great mentor, Mr. Dave Daughtrey. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, J. Michael. Thank you for being with us this morning. Thank you for hosting this call. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in from the U.S. and from Africa and wherever you might be coming in from. Yes, as J. Michael mentioned, the pay plan, that's one of the areas that I really enjoy sharing with people because, most people generally come from a position of traditional thinking, whether it's having a form of employment, where they are, working for someone else, which my philosophy is real simple. If you work for someone else, you're going to be building their dream and you're not building your dream. Or if you're working for the government, you're building their positions, whatever they are. And I'm not saying that that's a negative thing. You can get by, you can survive in most of those cases, but you're certainly not going to thrive. You're not going to live a life of abundance. That's for sure. One thing my mentor told me way back in the 80s, he said, if you're working for someone or you're working for another company, the CEO of that company, it's not his or her job to get you rich. It's not, and you're certainly not going to be their next door neighbor. All right. You're not going to be the next door neighbor of the CEO of the company. And so I learned these things at an early age, but that's a traditional way of thinking. Or take a traditional business. Most people think, what? And this is a good step, moving from building someone else's dream to building your dream. And so I do have to applause and I respect and admire those that take the challenge to start their own company, let's say, or their own business. But that comes with a set of challenges as well. If you think big, if you want to really, again, live a life of abundance, you have to have some time freedom. Most people that I know that start their own businesses, they might go a little bit above survival, and now they're enjoying life a little bit more because they're working for themselves, but none of them ever have time. They don't have any time freedom to do anything. They're never traveling or off seeing their children or grandkids as they grow up. They're married to their business. Why? Because even in a traditional business, you have so much responsibilities administrating. You have employees, you've got overhead expenses, you might have inventories, you've got rent to pay, you have licenses, and if you want to expand, then you repeat that in another location or another country. And that's why I admire people like David Lisenby, our founder. One thing that David Lisenby has been very good at is surrounding himself with really good people, good presidents, good CEOs, good CFOs, which is your chief financial officer, and then good CSOs, your chief scientific officers. I mean, at For Life, these guys are the best. And frankly, that's why they've been there, some of them for 20 plus years. So that's the traditional way of thinking when somebody wants to, have employment or start their own business. Network marketing is different. It is a different way of thinking. And this goes back to really the late 50s, 1958, when Rich DeVos basically started Amway. It was called the American Way. And then they changed it to Amway. And the concept was, look, if you're buying something already, and in that case, it was soap, dish soap, laundry soap. All right. They had a really nice biodegradable soap. And I'm not here to sell soap. I'm just sharing with you the concept of networking. It was like, if you're going to go buy this, why not buy it from someone that you know and support them? People know people. It's word of mouth advertising. And so the concept or the product itself wasn't just the detergent, the soap. It was the concept that was part of the product that, hey, I like that idea. So I could build a network here of people who know people, and we're all supporting each other, and therefore we're making some money. Now, in that concept back in the late 50s and the 60s, you wouldn't talk about, people going full time right away, because it would take years and even decades to really make some money, back then. Today, things have changed in so many ways in network marketing. People now, you've got many, many, many full-time networkers, but not just the fact that you can go full-time, right away if you really work hard at it. I mean, if you really work hard and you have a bit of a support system, whether it be, you're married and your spouse might be bringing a little bit of income, or you receive maybe a pension from something, you have another source of income. Because the reality is, I don't care what network marketing company you're with, if you need to be making, let's say, $5,000 a month, that's not going to happen the first month. The only way I've ever seen that happen in network marketing is with front load programs that are high end tickets. For example, I saw one over the weekend. Gabby and I are going to be attending next month. It's a wellness networking seminar, or just really it's a wellness networking get together here in San Diego. And you find these online. She found it online, sent it to me. It's free. Well, actually, I think it's $25 at the door. And that's if you want to have lunch. And you go and meet people. But I was curious to see who's behind it. And I finally found out who's behind it. It's this Japanese guy that sells these water purifiers. And these water purifiers are close to $5,000 per unit. Well, just to get one unit, it's $5,000, and it's not consumable. Water's consumable, but the unit itself is not consumable, which means you've got to keep selling these units over and over to new people, make new sales to make money. And as I was looking at it, I'm thinking, wow, somebody can actually join by buying 5 of those units. Well, what's 5 times 5,000? That's almost $25,000 investment just to, get involved and buy 5 units. That's called front loading. Now, obviously, whoever signs up the person that spends $25,000 is probably going to end up making $4,000 or $5,000 on that sale. All right. But to try to duplicate that over and over and over again is extremely, well, first of all, I don't even consider it honest. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens if somebody can't get rid of those 5 units? And I was involved in a program like that, by the way, back in the 80s. It was $5,000 to join the company and buy 40 water filters. These are water filters. The company is called NSA. And I made some really good money. People were going crazy with it. But the company crashed. All right. Why did it crash? Eventually, it catches up to you. People are what we call garage qualified. All right. So in network marketing, you want to have a company like For Life where you have a consumable. And I tell people this all the time when we're talking opportunity. What's great is you have a consumable product, a product in an industry that's $4.2 trillion, health and wellness, whether it's anti-aging, whether it's skincare, whether it's weight loss, whether it's immunity or general wellness, for whatever your needs are, your health needs, we probably have a product for you. Right. Then we've got the nitric oxide products coming out. They'll be out at next convention. I've already, you've been using them. They're awesome. So, with For Life, we've got these cutting edge, innovative, patented, unique products that people need, people use. But we're not front loading anybody saying you've got to buy $5,000 worth of products to get started. So back to the full time. I'm very honest and I keep it real with people. Why? Because when I talk to people, I want them to understand that, look, there's a process, there's a journey. And by the way, that's going to be one of the themes in February, is going to be the process, understanding the process, understanding the journey to success in network marketing. All right. the pay plan is an extremely important part of all of this. And so when I talk to people, the first thing I like to do is I like to bring up some of the benefits of this pay plan. All right. So I'd like you all to just think, you can write it down. Of course, we have this recording you can watch later on as well. Number one, what are the benefits of network marketing and a pay plan like this? Low investment. I just talked about starting a traditional business. It takes capital to start a business. So what's a person to do if they don't have $10,000 of capital, where they can go buy some inventory, rent a little location, maybe hire one employee, pay their insurance, so that they get something gets ripped off, stolen, they're covered. You've got to have capital. What about going online, building a website, having an app, a cell phone app, having a presence, on the internet? All that costs money. Well, here, it's all taken care of for you for $25. And that's in the corporate markets. In the emerging markets like Kenya and South Africa, it's $10. That's it. So for $10, and that's an important point, you guys, when you're talking to someone and you bring up this whole thing of, think about this. You already know that if you really want to, live a life of abundance, you're not going to do it working for someone else. You might survive, and that's about it. Who wants to do that? So therefore, what is the option you have, of changing from survival to thriving? Well, take a look at this. I want to show you this option. Low investment, $10, and you're going to get an app already built for your cell phone that you can share with people. You can, if you got someone in the US or London or Spain or Bolivia, you can send them content. And if they decide that they want to, learn about it, or they want to make a purchase of a product for their personal needs, you get paid for it just by sharing it. Okay. This is simply word of mouth, person to person advertising. Low investment. What about your monthly investment? Your monthly investment in your business is not in rent. It's not in inventories. It's not in employees. It's not in paying all that overhead stuff. It's in yourself. Invest in yourself. Use the products. Try a different product each month. Let's say you're healthy. You're like, nothing's wrong with me. I feel great. Still, you want to prevent. It's about prevention. So you take your transfer factor. Maybe you take Right Start. I love Right Start. That's a full regimen. Okay. It's got everything. And then after Right Start, what do I use? I just took this morning, I take KBU. All right. Many of you may not know this, but I was diagnosed with bladder cancer many years ago. And it just went away. In fact, I should probably get those records, medical records, one day and show you guys. It just disappeared. And the doctors are miffed about it. I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. And the first thing people would ask me, are you a smoker? No, I'm not a smoker. But it just went away. All right. I know why it went away. Because of the products that I take for my health and my wellness. But I take KBU every day. I've got a couple of others that I love, and I take Gold Factor. I love Gold Factor. So I invest in my health. That's another concept. That has to go with our pay plan. All right. Because think about it. Stories sell. Facts tell. Everyone develops their personal story with the products. All right. So when you're discussing making money, you're talking about the pay plan with people, it's important that you develop your personal story using the products. This nitric oxide product, Gabby's been using it every night. I just started using it recently. Wonderful, wonderful product. So we're going to develop a story around that product. All right. So that is all part of the pay plan when you're talking to people as well. All right. So low investment, invest in yourself every month. What about working from home? All right. This is a work from home business. All right. You get paid working from home. That's part of the pay plan as far as I'm concerned as well. It's one of the greatest benefits of this business. You have your own schedule. In fact, before I got on this call with Claudia, I got on with you, I was with Claudia. Claudia and I went over February's schedule. All right. Which calls in Spanish I'm going to be doing, in English, what are the topics, the themes going to be. We create our own schedule. All right. That's very important. Time freedom. All right. Then what about the fact that all of these things you're not doing alone, you're doing with other people. All right. So you're in business for yourself. And I tell this is a one-liner I use all the time. Look, you're in business for yourself. You're going to build your dream, but you're not by yourself. You're with others. And that's the beauty about it. It's a community. It's a family. In fact, Dana Lombardi calls her group Immunity Community. We're the Immunity Community, but you want to build a sense of family, a sense of community with people, because we're all moving the same direction. To me, that's part of the pay plan, because that's you keep getting paid if you stay involved. All right. And keeping people involved is important. That's the togetherness of all of this. All right. Well, what about multinational? You can begin in your backyard, but I tell people all the time, please always be thinking in your mind, who knows people outside of your own little community, your own town? Everyone tends to know someone. I know that, I've been doing a lot of calls lately. It's been kind of interesting. Maybe it's because I keep planting that seed. I did one, with Trisha. We did one with Aunt Gladys the other day, but I just did one last night, which is Gladys is in Boston. Did one last night with Gloria Mora. She was in Ecuador, and her contact, Miriam, is in Veracruz, Mexico. And it turns out, check this out, Miriam lives in Orizaba. That's where Gabby, my wife, was born, Orizaba. So we immediately, hit it off in talking, right? So pay plan means making money, making an income. It's more than just numbers. All of these things I'm mentioning have to do with making money as well. Now, let's get into a little bit about the whole life rewards part of this, all right? The life rewards pay plan that we developed at For Life really in 1999. And what's interesting, we've modified a couple of things. We added some new positions, the elite positions, all right, which you've got now: Diamond Elite, Presidential Elite, Bronze, Silver, Gold Elite, and so forth. These elite positions, which helps you make a little bit more money or earns you another trip. I mean, my gosh, working your way up, you get a trip every time you move up from once you get presidential. On your way up from presidential to the elite, to bronze, to the elite, to silver, to the elite, to gold, to the elite, to platinum, you get a new trip, all right, every time. So, which is part of the pay plan as well. But the only other thing that's really changed is we went from a power pool to a builder bonus. And I'm really glad we did that, because the power pool was based on recruitment. It was based on how many people that you recruit every month after month after month. Well, the reality is, in networking, you recruit a lot in the beginning, all right, because you're trying to establish your base. But once you get your base of leadership, people that are committed, they're engaged, they're working, and they're full-time. You want them to be full-time. Once you get 3 legs, now you might sponsor, 20 people, 10 people, or 200 people to get to where you've got 3 legs. It just, everyone's different. And that's another thing important, you guys. Understand the law of averages is different for everybody. All right. One of you might talk to 10 people this week, and all 10 sign up. You're like, oh my gosh, I have 100% track record of signing everyone up. And then the following week, you talk to 10 and no one signs up. It's just the way it is. It's the law of averages. Every soccer player that kicks the ball doesn't make a goal, right? They don't have 100% goals, right? But they have to kick in order to at least make a goal. If you don't kick, there's not going to be no goal ever, all right? If you don't shoot the ball, you're never going to make a basket. But you don't make every basket. The same applies in this business. That's just reality, all right? So the power pool changed to the builder bonus. Let's talk about builder bonus, because when I'm talking to people about making money, it's like I was talking to Miriam last night. I said, Miriam, we work with the number 3 a lot. All right. You might sponsor many, many people. Because she asked me, she said, so do I start putting people below people? I said, no, do not do that. The reason you don't do that is because your growth, all right, your progress in our pay plan depends on your 3-level volume. Whatever you have in those 3 levels, that will determine whether you're a diamond elite, a presidential elite, bronze elite. That's how you move up. So if you start putting people below people and you end up having, I call it the weenie hot dog game, all right? Weenies are the ones that don't do anything. They're weenies. Hot dogs are the ones that go out there and really, I'm a hot dog. That's here in America, by the way. I don't know if you guys even have hot dogs where you are, but the point is there's weenies and there's hot dogs. If you put someone below someone, and it turns out you got a hot dog that you put down below a weenie, you're going to regret it. You're going to come back and say, I don't know why I did that, because the person who's building the business is on my 2nd level or my 3rd level. And that means all that 3-level volume is down below, and I don't get to use it for my qualification. All right. Now, you might get paid on it in the pay plan, but it's not helping you move up rank. And if you move up rank, you get paid deeper and deeper and deeper the higher you go up in rank. So the point I'm trying to make is this: without getting complicated, I just tell people, like I told Miriam last night, I said, please do not put people below people until you've established 3 good legs of leadership. Once you've got those 3 good legs of leadership, then absolutely. But if you ever decide to do that, to put someone below someone, you don't do it for charity purposes. You do it so that person will adopt their new baby distributor and work with them. It's like, if I've done this in the past, put somebody beneath Kevin Moore, Kevin's on the phone engaging with them or engaging with them on the internet immediately. He adopts them, works with them. He steps in and takes the position of leadership. So now this new person, they say, wow, I've got Kevin supporting me. I've got Dave Daughtrey supporting me. I've got Gabby supporting me. You see? And that's what you want them to realize, is that they're going to get much more support. So again, in our pay plan, think 3, all right? 3 solid legs. So what does that mean when you start? Think builder bonus. And I want to give a shout out to Trisha. Congratulations, Trisha, for hitting your builder bonus level 1 this month of January. You hit the builder bonus by just signing up 3 people. So in discussing the pay plan, I always want them to understand the first milestone, the first step, the first place you're going to make some money. You're going to make it in the builder bonus. All right. So the sign up process, very simple, getting somebody signed up. That shouldn't be difficult for anyone. You can send them your link. You can get them on the internet and show them to sign up. It's a very simple process. Going over what products they might want to purchase, that's another pretty simple process. It's whatever their needs are. All right. And if they have some, questions, or they want a little bit of recommendations, recommend something for them to try in products. All right. But 3, help them get the builder bonus. Understand, upline serves the downline. So you want to duplicate that concept. Just think of this. What if you had 10 people and they're working the business in your network, and those 10 people are serving their people, supporting them, they're there for them, to help them? If you duplicate that process, your organization will grow beyond your wildest dreams. This is not about the downline working for the upline. It's the upline serving the downline and duplicating that concept. Now, along the way, many people, have retail customers. All right. They serve their customers, make sure your customer gets the product they need, call them back. If they've not bought something, you call them back and say, hey, you didn't make a purchase this month. I want to make sure you're okay. Great. Service your customers, but we serve people. That's what this is all about. So 3, builder bonus. That's the first thing you want to teach people, is the builder bonus. All right. Now, in getting the builder bonus, you want people to be part of the loyalty program. So you have to understand the loyalty program in our pay plan. I don't know what the figure is, but I would imagine many, 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 many people do not even get their people on the builder bonus. I'm sorry, I'm the loyalty program. I'm sorry, the loyalty program to earn a builder bonus. All right. So make sure that when you sign someone up, do them a favor and explain to them the importance of getting on the loyalty program. Because if they're not on loyalty, they may lose out on earning 50, 100, 200, 400, 800, or $1,600 every single month, extra money, by the way, because they're not on loyalty. So put everybody on loyalty. All right. They can get off it. You can, I even tell people, I say, look, it's one click of a button on your phone if you want to cancel your loyalty. Real simple. In fact, I just did one the other day for someone, actually a family member had passed away and they were still on loyalty. And I just showed them how to get off loyalty real quick. So very simple, one click. All right. You can change your loyalty. Well, in Kenya and South Africa, it's simple for you guys. You guys have a very simple. You just buy whatever you want by the 20th and you're on loyalty. Other markets that are corporate markets, you do need to go into your cell phone app and into the menu, the dashboard, and click on loyalty program. And then you can just change it to whatever you want. In fact, I'm probably going to change mine today. It just came out a couple of days ago. We get ours on the 20th of the month. Excuse me. But I want to change some of my products. Very simple to do. Explain the loyalty program, explain the benefits of the loyalty program. What are the benefits? Well, if you're on a 100 life point loyalty, which you have to be for it to be loyalty, 100 life points or more, you're going to get every single month 15% in free points, life points given to you, which you can accumulate. The crazy thing is me and Gabby and our kids, we've not even used our life points for years. And we now have close to 1,000 life points each of us. If I had to guess, I bet we've got 5,000 life points that we can use to buy free products. We need to start using them. They never, ever expire. So you've got these life points that you can use forever for free products. Okay, that's one. Number two, what about the free product of the month? Every single month, if you're on a 125, you have to be on 125 to get the free product. So I tell someone, look, if you're already on 110 life points, you might as well up it to 125 and get that free product, because that free product's going to be well more than the 15 life points extra, that you would, be buying. So 125 life points, you get the free product. Okay. That's part of the pay plan. Make sure you explain that to them. Okay. And you want to duplicate that. Now, let's talk about your first real goal in For Life. It's like I was explaining to Miriam last night. We want to get you to diamond. Let's get you to diamond as quickly as possible. All right. So think of the people that you have influence over. What's your circle of friends, your circle of influence, your circle of associates? What's it like? Do you feel you can, call some of these people right away and they'll listen to you because, maybe they know you've been successful, you're serious, you're not, you've got credibility, you've got integrity, you're honest, and they'll listen to you because you're going to call them and say, listen to me, I've got something I want you to hear about, an option for you. All right. Well, you need to find 6 of those, 6 people that you enroll. All right. You have to enroll 6 in order to be a diamond. But here's the nice thing about diamond. There is no structure requirement. What does that mean? To be a diamond, you don't have to have, this over here and that over there and this over here. All right. You just need volume. Presidential diamond's a different story. You need 3,000 life points in your 3 levels. All right. Now, to give you an idea of the 3 levels, I have distributors or affiliates in our network that do 55 to 65, 70,000 every month in 3 levels. Now, they've been in the business for quite a while, but how did they get that to where they're doing that much volume in 3 levels? I do about 37,000 in 3 levels. How does that happen? You get some builders right on your front line that if they want to get up to bronze and above, they have to have 20,000 in 3 levels. Well, if they're on your level 1, you're going to get to take advantage of 2 of their levels, you see, and you're working with them as well. So by you helping them, supporting them, inspiring them, motivating them to build their 3 levels to move up, what's happening to your 3 levels? It's going up. Well, if you've got 3 legs like that of people that are building on your front line, you'll have no problem getting up to the eventually 20,000 in 3 levels to be a bronze or above. But diamond is 3,000. That's it. 3,000. Once you hit that, now you're a diamond in our pay plan. As a diamond in our pay plan, it now opens the door for you to start earning even deeper in your business. All right. You actually get what's called an infinity bonus. And I'll go in real quick I can show you in my cell phone in a minute here where you find all this content. All right. Now, when I talk to people, because we're talking about the pay plan and sharing it with people, the only time I ever go beyond diamond with someone is if I know that they're a networker or they ask me about some of the other levels in our pay plan. I don't like to go up higher and higher because you can't give someone so much information, especially on the first, time around the block as they're getting started, the first go around. If you give them too much information, it overloads them and becomes confusing. So the sign-up process, understanding the benefits of the pay plan, meaning that, again, residual income. You tell someone as you build your network, think about this. What if you're asleep at night and you wake up in the morning and someone around the world has made a purchase of a product and they're in your network? You made money while you were sleeping. That's a good thing. That's part of the pay plan. That's one of the benefits of this business. So I want to make sure people understand all the wonderful benefits. And then getting into the numbers again, the sign-up process, all right? Get them on the loyalty program, explain the builder bonus to them, getting 3 and having the me and my 3. We call it me and my 3. Get your 3. That's your goal for your first month. Make sure you get into that builder bonus. It's a global pool of money sitting on the table for anyone that can get 3 and maintain 3 every month. It's a retention goal. If you get 3 and your 3 are going to be doing the business and they're on loyalty every month, you're guaranteed an extra $50 every month. Well, if they get 3, that means you help them. They're going to get $50 each month and you get $200. Well, at that point, your product's pretty much bought. Everything above and beyond that is profit. And we haven't talked about any of the other bonuses, which is earning from your network, earning rapid rewards. What about earning sales from my shop? All right. So builder bonus, make sure they understand the builder bonus. And I'll show you again in just a minute where you find all of this. All right. And diamond, getting them to diamond, having 6 people enrolled, 3,000 life points in 3 levels. How do you get to 3,000? Real simple ways, me and my 3. Think about this. If there's you and you have your 3, all right, well, right there with those 3, you've got 300. What about the 3 below them? That's 9. That's 900 minimum. And then what about below them? If they all had 3, that's 27. That's 2,700. If you add 2,700 plus 900 plus 300, you're well over your 3,000. You see, there's your volume right there to be a diamond. So me and my 3, it kind of encompasses really what you want to do with the pay plan. Because even to get to platinum, it's 3 gold legs. All right. 3 golds make you a platinum. So in the end, you're building 3 legs, solid legs. All right. And that's building good leadership. But you're going to have customers. You're going to have people that might, they might sponsor 4 or 5 people, and that's as far as they go. Wonderful. I love them too. They help my 3 levels. And I've got plenty of people like that. I've got a group up in Alaska. They haven't been involved on any calls or anything for long. They're retired. They're like in their 80s now. But every single month, they're buying their product. They love the products. They use the products for the rest of their life. They'll use the products. That helps my 3 levels. So you will get those people, all right, as well. Your consistent customers. But the ones you're looking for, are those builders. All right. Now, beyond diamond, when I talk to people, I only get up to the higher levels if they ask me or if they're a networker, because I want them to understand the power of the pay plan, because this is not a pyramid. And this is where a lot of people, I'll bet you probably 90+% of the people in networking do not understand the real concept. All right. They think it's about getting rich and building a pyramid. Getting rich, yes, you can get rich if you do it the right way. All right. But it's not a pyramid. I'll give you an example. So I'm doing $1 million a day in my business. All right. Well, if you think about it, that's $640,000 every single day. For Life is paying my organization. Now, it's true. May sound crazy, but since Gabby and I've joined For Life, we've had 2 million people basically get involved. Now, they're not all active. They come and go. It's like a revolving door. When people are ready, they'll do something. But we've got platinums below platinums from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, all over around the world, South America, Spain. So our organization does all this volume. Well, if you're doing $1 million a day, For Life pays 64%. That's also important to know in our pay plan. For Life pays 64%. Memorize that. So when you're talking to people, they understand that every life point, that someone purchases, 64% of that gets paid to us people. All right. Well, in my case of $640,000 a day, I don't make $640,000 a day. All right. But I do very, very well. That $640,000 every day. Some of it will go to the trips, For Life trips, 1%. All right. Some goes to the builder bonus for everybody, really. All right. Some goes to the premier pool. All right. But 58% of it goes to the tree, the network. 58% every single day gets paid out in the network. All right. And that's in, the monthly immediate income. All right. Excuse me. But if you look at 64%, that's $640,000 a day. All right. Who's getting that? Where's it going? All over the world. Some people are getting $500 and some people are getting $50,000. Some people are getting $10,000. It just depends on what level they build to. I built to platinum. Gabby and I built to platinum. Gabby built to gold. She's a gold. One of our daughters, actually 2 of our daughters, Leslie and Diana, built to gold. So they've got this residual income coming in into their positions. All right. So, all right. Again, talking to people about the pay plan. This is what's really important, you guys, is developing your ability to, when you talk to someone, you don't overwhelm them. And that's one of my weaknesses, by the way, because I know the pay plan so well. I want everybody to know it really well. And I want you all to be experts at the pay plan, but you only pull out the bullets you need for the person that you're talking to, the prospect you're talking to. If you overwhelm them too much, they might feel like, what, I can't understand this. I can't do it. And I don't want that. I want them to grow in this business, to evolve in the business. So take them up through the sign-up process, all right? The loyalty program, the builder bonus, where they can earn up to $800, sometimes $1,600 if it's a double builder bonus, but starting with $50, and then up to diamond. Get them to diamond. Here's what we found statistically. Statistically, if you get them to diamond, the chances of them continuing on go up by over 80%. Because now they get it. You've helped them get to diamond. They've got an income. They're in profit mode, definitely making a profit. All right. Which means that they're making more than they're investing in their personal investment each month and using products. All right. So they're making maybe $400 or $500, $600, all right, a month. Now you want to get them to presidential diamond. That's where there is structure involved, meaning that you can't be a presidential diamond just on 3-level volume. You have to have 2 legs with a diamond in each leg. Okay. And I'm not going to get into the whole structure thing, but I will say this. It's important that if you want to start getting paid on volume below you, because one thing that happens in this business, one leg, it might be two legs, but certainly one leg, all of a sudden it starts to grow. Person, below person, below person, below person. And you look down below and you got people down there that are moving and building and you're not getting paid on it. Why are you not getting paid on it? Because you need to move up in rank. If you want to get paid infinitely down below, you need to be a diamond or above. Diamonds can get paid infinitely. All right. But once you have another diamond below you, they're going to get paid infinitely and they block you. All right. You still get paid up to a certain point, but that diamond below you is going to take over at that point. So you get to presidential diamond. Now you're back to infinite because you're above the rank of a diamond. So you get paid on everything again. You see, that's what I love about this concept. If you want to get paid deep, 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 deep in your business, move up in rank. I can't tell you how many people I have in my organization that leave tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month on the table because they have not moved up rank. And that's really what separates the real networker, career networker, from someone who just treats it as a hobby. All right. And you know what? They're happy. And I applaud them. They've got on the table, $50,000 sitting there for them every month if they want it. But the only way they're going to get it is by moving up. Move up from presidential to bronze to silver to gold. And all that volume down there starts pouring in. I've got a situation right now where I've got someone who's a bronze sitting on 20 plus million life points every month. Step up to gold, just get to gold. Maybe it takes you 2-3 years. If you do it, your income is going to go up by $100,000 every month. Imagine that. Over $1 million a year. And it's true, it's real. But you know what? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That's just the reality. All right. So let me show you guys now in the pay plan. All right. How I share it with people. Very simple. I use the phone, the app. I'm going to open the 4Life app here. Let me share my screen. And if you can let me know, J. Michael, or anyone, if you can see my, and by the way, when you're talking to someone, you need to navigate, where you're going in the conversation because they may have questions, they might take you off in a different direction. Let them, take part of control of the conversation. All right. Even if you're talking about the pay plan and they step into products, all right, because it's all about relationship building. Okay. Try to bring them back in towards the pay plan if that's the focus. But like when I talked to Miriam last night, we were all over the place. We were talking about TikTok because she apparently is an influencer on TikTok, has a lot of people apparently that follow her on social media. So she wants to use that platform. She wants to understand what her first goal is. We talked about the builder bonus, getting her 3 leaders, so she's putting her list together. So can you see my screen now? Can you see my cell phone?
Yes.
Okay, great. Open the 4Life app. And up in the upper right, you've got your dashboard. Again, it's the 3 lines. Let me show you again. Those 3 lines in the upper right, that dashboard is the place you're going to be going all the time. All right. Click on it. Down below, you see Media Library right in the middle. Click on Media Library. You've got 4 categories. Featured, and that's where they throw things in, that's like something that's being featured at the time. It could be a clinical study. It could be something on a new product, or maybe it's something to do with a bonus. Maybe it's a trip, Great Escape trip. You've got your digital media kit, your business builder, and consumer. I spend most of my time between business builder and consumer. All right. Click on business builder. And right there is a lot of your bonuses and how you make money. You've got my shop. All right. If you want to explain to someone how they can make 25% just by using their shop, click on my shop. You've got videos, 5 videos. You've got documents. Okay. Now I want to ask you guys, how many of you have watched the videos? How many of you have watched or read the document? take the time to do it. All right. If you're going to talk with someone about it, then you need to understand it a little bit. And these videos aren't hour-long videos. They're short videos that explain how money is made using your personal shop. Remember, it costs $25 in the US, $10 in Africa to join 4Life. You get your own personal e-commerce shop, and you can share that link with people, whether they're next door to you at home or they're on the other side of the world. It's a click. All right. Doesn't matter their distance. You hit a click, send them the link, they buy from your shop, you get 25%. All right. And in some markets, like the United States, it's paid the next day. The next day, the money is in your 4Life account. So you want to make some quick cash, make a few sales of products to people that you know, call them up and say, hey, I want you to try this energy, try this skincare, try the lotion, try transfer factor. You got an issue, with your kidney, your bladder, urinary tract, try KBU, try glucose if you're diabetic. And learning the products, that's another training, but spend a little bit of time looking at the products. All right. Get familiar with them. They're different categories of products we have, but right there are the videos on my shop. Right. Let's go back. What about loyalty program? I discussed loyalty program. So all of these categories are money-making categories. These are what you need to understand in the pay plan. There's a video on the 4Life loyalty program. It explains it. Now, it does not explain how it works in Kenya or South Africa. The concept's the same. It's just that the method is a little bit different. You guys are really fortunate in Kenya because you just have to do 100 life points by the 20th. You can go in on the 20th day of the month, do your 100 life points, and you're part of loyalty. We, Americans over here, we have to have it established on a credit card or ACH where it's taken out of our bank account every month. So it's automatic. So we have to literally sign up for the program. In Kenya and South Africa, you don't have to sign up. You have to make the purchase. So you're very fortunate. But there's your loyalty program right there. All right. What about Builder Bonus? We discussed Builder Bonus today. There it is right there. There's your video. In fact, let's go ahead and watch the Builder Bonus. Let me know real quick if there is no sound in this, you guys. All right. I think the sound is connected. Let's just take a look at the Builder Bonus video real quick.
Sounds good, Dave.
The Builder Bonus is a great way to earn income with 4Life. You can take home monthly bonuses of $50, $200, or $800, and you'll build out the ideal 4Life team structure at the same time. You can earn the $50 Builder Bonus every single month if you qualify at the rank of Builder or Builder Elite. To earn it, personally enroll at least 3 people on your front line, and those 3 people need to receive a 100 LP loyalty program order. Plus, you need to receive a 100 LP loyalty program order and have 600 LP in team volume. Team volume includes your volume plus your frontline volume. That's an extra $50 in your pocket. The second level of Builder Bonus pays $200 to affiliates who qualify at the Builder, Builder Elite, Diamond, and Diamond Elite ranks. You need to make sure that your 3 frontline affiliates duplicate what you did to earn the $50 Builder Bonus. They need to personally enroll 3 people on their front line and have 600 LP in team volume. All of you, your frontline affiliates, and the people on your second level need to receive a loyalty program order of at least 100 LP. You've just earned the $200 Builder Bonus. But wait, there's a third level. The $800 Builder Bonus is available to any 4Life affiliate from Builder to Platinum Elite. Earning the $800 bonus is about duplicating what you did for the $50 bonus and the $200 bonus. Your 9 qualified affiliates on your second level must each have 3 people under them with a minimum of 600 LP in team volume. And don't forget about your 100 LP loyalty program orders. For bronze affiliates and above to qualify for the level 3 Builder Bonus, they must achieve their highest paid rank that month. How does an extra $800 a month sound? Enroll, duplicate, retain. What are you waiting for? Start enrolling, duplicating, and retaining today to earn the Builder Bonus and build a successful for-life organization.
Now, keep in mind that the company, they actually double this many times throughout the year. We have months where it's double. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this month a double Builder Bonus month? J. Michael, Claudia?
It is correct. It's double this
Yes.
month.
Yes, it
So for first time Builder Bonus earners, well, I guess Tricia, congratulations, because you earned a double Builder Bonus this month. So it's paid double. So it's not 50, 200, or 800. It's 100, 400, or 1,600. Okay. So that's how the Builder Bonus works. But again, these videos are simple videos. I recommend constantly. You want to look at something. If you feel like you don't understand it, watch the video or read it. Let's watch another one here real quick. Let's take a look at the My Shop. All right, My Shop video.
In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about My Shop as a preferred customer. Here's a rundown of what we'll cover: how to share your discount, how to customize and share a cart with recommended products, and how to receive and use My Shop rewards. Let's get started. What is My Shop? To put it simply, My Shop allows you to share your preferred customer discount and earn savings when you do. Your unique My Shop URL is automatically created when you become a preferred customer. It's easy to use, customizable, and 100% free. We fulfill the orders. We ship the products. We guarantee satisfaction on your friends' purchases. And you share your discount and get rewarded. All you have to do is share your link to your My Shop site. From there, people can shop with your wholesale discount, and you earn rewards on every purchase. These 4Life rewards are automatically applied to your next 4Life order, where you can save up to 50% off the wholesale price. Let's take an even closer look. To visit your My Shop, type the 4Life web address into your browser. Add a / to the end of the URL and follow that with your 4Life ID. Voila! You have your My Shop. Whenever someone purchases from your site, you'll get rewarded. Just go to any page you want to share, copy the link, and send it via email, text, WhatsApp, or social media. When someone uses your link, they'll save with your discount. To personalize your website, log in and click on My Shop. Select a picture and customize how your name appears. Select whether you'd like to show your email or phone number. You can even personalize your link to include your name. Now, let's say you've been raving about a 4Life product and have a friend who would like to try it. We've developed a really useful feature that allows you to seamlessly share your favorite products with others. Open the 4Life business app. Log in. Click on the 3 lines. Click on My Shop. Click on the hand sharing a product. Create a new favorite list. Give a name for your recommendation. Pick products you'd like to recommend. Click the save icon. Now you can share this custom cart. You can share this link anywhere. That's it for My Shop. Don't miss out on this opportunity to easily share 4Life products at a great price and earn rewards. It's an all-around win for everyone.
So imagine, you guys, if you had 100 people in your network around the world, and they were all sharing links and information with people they know, just with their cell phones, through WhatsApp, Messenger, however, whatever platform they use. Do you think that you would have customers and maybe other people that want to do the same and make money? Of course, your network will grow and grow and grow. The whole concept is simple, but it does take some effort. It's a little bit of work. So what? It's a simple concept. All right, so we've seen a couple of videos. The last one I want to go to here is the compensation plan. All right, you can see there's rapid rewards. Rapid rewards is the 25% that you make when you sign someone up. All right, those rapid rewards, by the way, in the United States and in the corporate markets, it pays daily. You sign someone up today, they make a purchase, you get paid 25% tomorrow. All right. In the corporate or in the emerging markets, I apologize, the emerging markets, Kenya and South Africa, it's part of your monthly commissions. You would get paid. Compensation. All right. 8 ways to earn money. That's a good one to watch. But the one you really want to understand as you build your business is going to be the life rewards plan. And I think it's right there. It is right there. It's under compensation, by the way. So let me go back and show you again. You open the 3 lines, go to media library, business builder, compensation, where the person's holding money, and go to the bottom, life rewards plan, right there. That is our entire pay plan, okay, in a brochure. Open the brochure and you can spend time reading it. Go through it, understand it a little bit, how life points work, all right, how the levels pay, okay. I'm not going to get all that today. There's your builder bonus right there, all right, up to $800 you earn the builder bonus. Whoops. There's your different levels from associate all the way up to presidential elite and continuing on from bronze to platinum elite. But if you look at this right here, platinum, that's where you've maximized the paid plan. Okay. Look at that. 225, 5, 12, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's 58%. So if you take Gabby and I as platinums, all right, that's basically what we get paid. The people down below that last 2%, that's okay. It's insurance. It's insurance, because if anyone up above does not qualify, guess what happens to that volume down below? It rolls right up to me and Gabby. We're going to get paid on it, you see? But it also means that we've got people in between us and that volume down below that last 2% that are making money. That's why we have 200 millionaires now in our organization. Gabby and I have 200 millionaires now that have earned over $1 million in 4 lives. And they continue to. We like that. That's a good thing. That makes you feel secure. Because if you're the only one ever making any money, that I don't consider that security. Now, in the beginning, it might be that way, but your goal, help your people make money. The more money they make, the more money you're going to make. It's a win-win concept. So let me go ahead and cancel out of here now. And hopefully, there, I think I'm back now to where, can you guys see me?
Yes. You're
Okay,
back
great.
on.
So I hope that I've been able to share today a little bit about, the pay plan and sharing the pay plan, and eventually using your cell phone to share the pay plan. There is no substitute for talking to someone. You can have somebody read something, but most people don't really understand everything they read. So therefore, you want to be able to explain it to them. You can't explain something if you don't understand it. All right. And that's why we get together on these Mondays, to learn and to even answer questions and so forth. So hopefully I've been able to share something with you all to help you better your business, and at the same time also, grow yourself. So J. Michael, I'll pass it back. And if there's any questions, if anybody does have a question about what we discussed, feel free to raise your hand. Maybe we can do a quick, I know we're after the hour, but if there's any questions anybody has, please let me know. And welcome, Gladys. I see Gladys and Rosie and Carol to your first Mentor Monday. I'm actually curious, if I don't mind, Tricia, J. Michael, before you take it back over, I'm curious, Tricia, do you mind unmuting your mic?
Sure.
Tricia, first of all, congratulations on your level 1 builder bonus.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now it's time to get to level 2, obviously by helping your 3 get their 3. All right, they'll get 50 and you'll get 200. If it's a double builder bonus month, then you'll double that. But I'm curious to see if Gladys or Carol or any of your guests, if they picked anything up from what we talked about today. This helps me as well understand and make sure I am, conveying or educating properly. So if you don't mind, maybe you can ask any of them if they'd like to just share if they feel like today was beneficial.
Trisha, you're my,
It looks like Susan's saying something. I'm sorry, I say Susan. It's Gladys. Hey Gladys, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Dave. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. I know you're out in Boston. We talked the other day. You know, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm curious. Do you feel that this type of training is something that's beneficial? Did you pick up anything from this today?
Yes, I did. It is good to understand the concept of the marketing of the products. And I may not understand everything today, but it's a good step forward for me to start understanding it. The more meetings I come to, and the more mentorship I get from Tricia and Claudia and everyone else, it looks like they are all very supportive, you included. So I'll say this was very, very beneficial for me, because now I'm getting to get the gist of the business.
Wonderful. Well, that's what we want. You know, everyone that's getting started in the business, everybody has a beginning, even
Right.
me. We all have a beginning, you know, the day that we decided we want to do this. And so moving forward, it's really now it's about, you know, step by step understanding, okay, what's the first thing I need to do? And hopefully, you know, what everybody got out of this, the first thing is, of course, you know, looking at your market of people, who do you know, and finding your three. Let's get the three signed up. All right. Get them on loyalty, get you a builder bonus right away. Because if you were in a builder bonus and you start making some money, you know, let's just face it, success breeds success. You know, if all of a sudden you're talking to people and they see that you're making an extra income, people are more attractive because they're like, wow, okay, we're actually making money here, you know? So yeah, but that's the first goal, getting those three. And I know you're traveling to South Africa. When are you going to South Africa? Well, I think you're on mute again.
I'll be traveling to South Africa in April.
April. So when you're over there, plant some seeds. We have one of our LP centers. We have a manager in Centurion. I think you're going to Cape Town, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So our LP center is in Johannesburg, but we do ship product to Centurion. I'm sorry, Centurion to Cape Town, and it arrives, I think, within like 48 hours. So, but we do service Cape Town, all of Africa, Durban, all over.
Actually, most of the people that I know there are really in Cape Town. I say most, but there are not so many people. But I know people more in Johannesburg rather than Cape Town. Cape Town, I'm just going for that occasion. Not so. The people who are going to meet there will be my first time to meet them, but there are quite a number of them who are coming from Kenya. So we are going to meet over there. So the business might come out of Johannesburg rather than Cape Town, because I don't know people.
Nice. And from Johannesburg, if there are people traveling from Kenya down to South Africa, and you can get them to take a look and get excited about this, they might take it back to Kenya. So now think about this. Your organization, your network is all of a sudden in South Africa, in Kenya, in the United States.
Right.
That's a story. I mean, you talk to someone and you say, look, I started a business just, you know, a few weeks ago, or a few, in this case, maybe a few months ago, because it'd be April. And your business is now multinational. That's part of a story.
Right.
See?
Right.
And that's what makes this business so great, you know, and that's why I love it so much. But Gladys, thank you so much for being part of the 4Life family. And love having you on with us. Every Monday we do these Mentor Monday calls, and so you know, we appreciate you being part of 4Life, as well as I believe Carol is with us, and I think Tricia, you have another guest as well, and all of our new guests that are here today. You know, we welcome all of you, and we're grateful for you joining us and being part of our family. With that, let's go ahead and pass it back over to J. Michael to finish up, because we've gone our hour.
Thank you,
Um,
Dave.
you know,
Real quickly, Claudia, I noticed your hands up, Claudia. Did you have something real quick?
I just wanted to also welcome Dante, Belkis, and Amal, who are the 3 guests from Canada. So they've
Welcome,
already,
everyone.
so that's very good. And the YouTube channel, which I just posted, Michael, you can announce
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
you know, I see Gabby's on as well, Claudia. I'd like Gabby to actually real quick just share just a quick closing message. She always has something wonderful coming from her point of view on this business. Sweetie, if you don't mind just sharing a real quick last message with everyone as we finish.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Lately, I've been brainstorming, and this is probably something that we could do as a team, but we do need to find those people out there in the world that are looking for a product, especially during this crisis of, you know, that we basically, at least here in California, the mandates are lifting. We don't need masks. Mandates are lifting for the vaccine and all that. But, you know, like Dave mentioned earlier, taking the product can help our immune system. Everyone's immune system is different. But one thing we do know is that clinically proven that our transfer factor product does activate in our body within a couple hours. To me, that is an amazing claim, because now it's been clinically proven to activate in our immune system after we take it for a couple hours after we take it. So I have been, for the past 4 days, been brainstorming, where can I find more people I can talk to? And we all probably have a good idea where to find people, but for me is, you know, joining forces with people that are like-minded, that are in the health and wellness. And I've been looking at San Diego events calendar. And if you're in the US, there's a place called eventbrite.com, which you could log in, you could do an account, or you don't need an account sometimes, but you can see all the events in your city if you're in the US. And you just type in what location, and all the events for that month are listed that have basically used eventbrite.com to put events. And
What's
these events,
what's the website? I'm sorry.
Eventbrite.com. I'm not sure if they have this in other places other than the US.
Gladys is in Boston, actually, so they would have it.
Oh, okay. So it's even like EVENBRITE.com.
I put it on the chat.
Okay, so
Thank you.
eventbrite.com.
Thank
And
you.
what I'm looking for is basically anything that has to do with health and wellness. There's events that real estate events. So if you have a real estate background, those are great for you. They have cooking classes, which is also a great way for me. Like, let's say for me, networking through that. Anywhere you have something in common with these events would be somewhere you could possibly start networking, because just because I'm a realtor doesn't mean I am not interested in health. Okay. If anything, we're there to help each other. We're there to tell others about our wonderful products. And that's why, again, a lot of these places that recommend you bring business cards, people still like the business card. And personally, every time I get asked about my skin or my products, they ask me for a business card. And let me just tell you, I'm not the best person to be carrying business cards, because I do have them. I just don't put them in my purse. And that's why it's good to carry QR codes on you too. That way you just, hand them a QR code. Nowadays, you can put the QR code in your business cards, and that's something I'm going to work on today, getting our business cards with our QR code, because that takes them straight to your store, and they can buy the products they look through on your store, and just let them know, hey, if you buy from me, you get my discount. And I'm offering you this discount because I know you'll love these products. And there is a 30, well, in the US, you know, we know the drill, right? Of the, if you love the product or you don't, you know, there is no, you don't have to keep it basically. But who doesn't? I've never, ever, ever, ever had anybody here local say, I don't like the product, I want my money back. Because it doesn't exist. So that's one place that I have found lately. And the thing is, some of these events are free. Most of them are free. Some of them do have a cost because it's, let's say they candy making or candle making, you know, they need to pay for their supplies.
Sweetie, can you see my screen? Because I'm actually showing the.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Dave is showing us there that he got tickets for us to attend this one health and wellness event.
It's called Eventbrite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. The T. Eventbrite.
Yeah,
The link is on
Eventbrite.
the link is on the chat. Everybody can follow the link. Don't worry.
This is a health and wellness networking. So obviously there will be people there, you know, sharing things from whatever they're doing. It's networking, it's talking, meeting people, you know, and I'm sure we'll find some people that will be interested in transfer factor products, in For Life, in Gold Factor, anti-aging and all that. But yeah, 2 tickets are free.
What I would do in this instant is I would take probably some information, a catalog to this guy named Dane Mag. Is that the person that basically set up the
Yeah.
Okay, so I would be prepared to take him maybe some information, maybe a transfer factor bottle, a catalog, and some energy samples, just so that I would be able to give the host of this event something that he would be able to basically try. Be prepared to give some samples when you go to these events as well. Put your QR code on them. Just be prepared for business cards, QR code, samples, because people love samples. And when someone gives me a sample, what do we do when we go to Costco and they give us a sample? We buy it, right? Because it's right there. But Jay Michael, when we went to Texas, and I stopped by the Merrill Norman skin store down the street from your house. I like Merrill Norman. I like their facial oil because we don't have it, so I have to buy it somewhere else. And I like their products. They gave me a sample of their charcoal scrub. And I'm like, I don't need a scrub. I already have our own. But I did like theirs because it's oil. It's like an oil soap. It's really interesting. We have something similar in our face wash, but it doesn't contain little charcoal molecule, little pellets. So I've been hanging on to that sample. I'm like, oh, next time I go to Merrill Norman, I'll pick one up just to exfoliate the back of my hands really good. So again, people will buy our products. We just have to get out there and share. And if we find ourselves stuck, sometimes these are the events we want to attend. We want to, like right now, I don't have any Anthony Robbins seminars coming up. It's all virtual right now still for some of these areas. And it's really hard to network if you're virtual because you don't actually have that introduction, that energy that comes with meeting people. Like Dave would, gosh, he would make so many friends. Sometimes I find that when we go to seminars in person, people actually he's talking and there's like 20 people around him listening. And that tells me that, wow, Dave knows what he's talking about. I know he does, but other people notice he knows what he's talking about. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that lead with you. It doesn't have to be Eventbrite. It can be something other than that. It could be maybe recruiting for a new gym or grand opening, something like that. Just anywhere you can network, attend those functions. And I'm
sure you guys see grand openings all the time. Something's opening, they're having their grand opening. Anywhere you can go and socialize.
Right.
This is a social business. And so you go out and just socialize, make new friends. That's how easy. It just doesn't get any easier, honestly, making new friends.
Now, before we close, does anybody, like another 2 people, have any ideas where we can socialize? Raise your hand. I mean, I want you to tell me where you go to socialize, where you go.
Evelise raised her hand.
Yeah,
Okay, Evelise?
you're muted.
Uh-huh. I did already. Okay. My favorite place to go is Walmart, Costco, and the mall. I love shopping even when I don't buy anything, just go to see stuff.
You and Gabby
And
would
it's
get
my,
along really good.
I'm crazy about that. I like to be there. I can be there when they open and when they close. Uh, so I just excuse to go around and people are talking, and we the Latinos, we are very good talking to people like we know for forever. And then you hear the conversation. It's maybe it's not a good thing, but you hear it anyway. And then you turn around, you say hi. Oh, I hear what you said. And let me tell you, it's the same with my daughter. And what I'm doing now, I find that amazing product. I can give you my card if you want to. It's mine. And she said, "Oh yeah, it's okay. Can I call you and share some information with you that I just find out?" And they give me the number. So, and then I just do like a baby, little by little, because those people don't know you, and then they block you if you start you pushing too much. So this is my favorite way to do so. So if somebody want to do the same, just go around. Sorry, my
That's
daughter is,
awesome, Evelise. You know,
yeah,
I enjoy this. I enjoy the same thing. You know, I can be at Home Depot, you know, buying something, and all of a sudden
sorry, my phone is done.
the person who's basically educating me on a product, you know, I've got a lady there, Araceli is her name. She works in the hardware department, you know, so if I ever need anything in the hardware department, I just go talk to her. I mean, I know her now. She's met Gabby, she's met our dog Odin, you know, and so we've developed a bit of a, you know, a friendship. And, you know, that takes a little bit of time, but networking, the crazy thing about this, I try to tell people, look, it's not really what we do, it's who we are. You see, a networker is a lifestyle. It's like a musician. If someone is a full-time musician, do you think they have a schedule of 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon where they write music? No, they wake up in the middle of the night sometimes with something in their head and they write it down. You know, they're just constantly in their brain. It's who they are. And so that's where I feel part of my responsibility as an upline, you know, as a platinum, is to help other people get to a point where this becomes a simple, fun lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle where you're just sharing. You're sharing, you know, products, options to make money, company. You're sharing this lifestyle with others, going on trips, you know, having fun. That's what it's all about. So anyhow, I didn't mean to steal the conversation away here, but Evelise, I appreciate your input there. It's very important. Sonia also has her hand up. I'm curious to hear what Sonia has about places to meet people. Sonia.
Hi, guys, and thank you so much, Dave, for facilitating this. Claudia, you guys all do amazing job. Gabby, I love hearing from you all the time. So I just love how you guys are pouring the value into us. And I wanted to share something because I'm on this app called Nextdoor. I think some of you may be familiar with in the United States. It's kind of like an app for neighborhoods to know what's going on in the neighborhood. And I've noticed that a lot of people, when they start a business or they're struggling in their small business, they post in there and they tell people what they're doing in their local community. So if you live in a certain city, go to Nextdoor and look up your city. Be that expert in your city. Be that subject matter expert. So great way to build your business locally, especially when you want to build a downline. So that's something that I'm working on. You're giving me so much value. So I'm starting to put in play a lot of the things that you're mentioning. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys, because I've been in the business for a little while, haven't done too much. I do move product and stuff like that and recruit, but I think I've not taken the time to understand my business the way I should, meaning that you need to know when you tell somebody, hey, you can make 25% of commission on the product, you understand what it takes for them to make that 25%. Recently, I told a friend of mine that and she went ahead and had her sister buy like 300 points, okay, of product, of that boost, right? The immune boost, it's a seller. It's an easy seller. And I didn't realize she had to sponsor somebody and be an affiliate before she can get the 25%. See, that's something I learned the hard way. So just know your business, know what it takes for them to make that 25%, because what she got was the 25% off on the next products that she buys. So she still got something, but she didn't get what I thought she was going to get. So understand your business, know how it works. I wish you guys all, you know what, we're all blessed because we know who we serve, and it's just a matter of time. You'll get there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. We will get the dreams because he wouldn't put them in our heart if it wasn't so. So with that, back to you, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. I'll turn it back to Gabby, but real quick, I want to say something. You mentioned immune boost. You know that in the top 5 Amazon products bought on Amazon, the top 5 is the Immune Energy C. It's just a vitamin C product. It's not an energy product. In fact, I'm not even sure if it's called Energy C. It might be NRC. But the point is this: that immune boost, emergency. That's it. Emergency. I'm sorry.
Emergency.
Yeah, emergency. That's the top 5 products bought on Amazon. We have a much better product with 1,000 milligrams of transfer factor with all the vitamin C. You know, it's an amazing product. So that's one that, like you said, Sonia, that's a product really that we all need to be sharing with people, especially during the winter months. Like in Boston, you know, Gladys out there, you know, I'm sure a lot of people catch cold and whatnot, you know, out there in Boston. So another great product to share with people. So sweetie,
Emergency is a very, very good product. And let me tell you, it's delicious too. I like to put it, if I'm going to use a pack, I don't like things really sweet, certain things. So I put it in my 23 ounces, almost 21 ounce, or no, 24 ounce bottle. And this for me, within a whole serving of our immune boost, is actually it's perfect. It's perfect. And there's 5 per pack, and wholesale it's $20 for our immune boost, which is similar to emergency. But obviously emergency, if you look at the ingredients, don't even buy it. Okay, we have our own, and it is delicious. It's got electrolytes, it's got vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams of transfer factor, and just if you're around sick people, use it. If you're feeling like you're coming down with something, use it. If you just want to drink it, drink it. I mean, Dave drinks it. Dave drinks them a lot. So anyhow, with that, if we don't have any more to share, we've gone past 30 minutes past our actual time. I'm not sure if Kevin would like to share anything. Before we close, I would like to give him the word. Okay, I don't see him on here.
Yeah, Kevin probably dropped off.
Okay.
So usually we try to go 1 hour, but we've done
he's
an hour
still
and a
there.
half.
He's still there. I'm not sure if he can hear me.
Oh
Kevin?
yeah, Kevin's there.
Yeah, Kevin's there.
He's muted.
He might be away from his desk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he might be. Okay, well, let's just go out there. It's almost the end of the first month of the year. So every month it's like, okay, we can do this. But just go talk to people. That's all we can do is go share, talk, and join new events. Join a gym if you have to. I mean, that's probably next on my list. But just get out there and talk. People need our product. They don't know it yet. But I mean, if I were not an affiliate, I would buy our product. Let me just put it that way. So
I've got to say one last quick thing, sweetie.
that's fine. Go ahead
You
and
just
close it
said
out.
when you say go out with people. So yesterday, you know, you all know that our kids are grown up, and my baby boy now is this guy right here. He's our baby boy, Odin, and he's just there. He's like my shadow. He goes everywhere I go. So I take him to the dog beach, and let me tell you, your dog, if you guys have a dog, taking your dog places is another great way to meet people. we go to the dog beach, and of course the dogs want to play with other dogs. What do the owners do? We walk. This is along a beach. So as the dogs are running, playing, I've got a ball. I throw the ball. Odin's fetching it, playing with the dogs. I start talking to the other dog owners. I met this guy yesterday. Enzo is his name. We're talking, and in the conversation, I said, "Oh, do you live close to the beach here?" He says, "Oh, no, we live out in Mission Valley area." It was about maybe 15 minutes from the beach. I said, "Oh, not too far." I'm way out there in East County, half an hour away. And then we're in our conversation. I asked him, I said, "What kind of work do you do?" And he goes, "Well, I'm the supervisor for the service department at BMW." And so I'm like, wow, we got what, 3 or 4 BMWs in our driveway. Gabby drives a Mercedes, but I drive a BMW. Our kids drive BMWs. Ryan's got his BMW. Mark's got his BMW. And so I said, "Well, we go to BMW of San Diego." And he goes, "Oh, I'm the supervisor of BMW El Cajon." Well, El Cajon is closer to us, all right, much closer than San Diego. And so in the conversation we're talking, I start telling him what I do, you see. Well, one of the benefits of networking is also this. He tells me, "Why don't you bring your vehicle in? If you ever need serviced or anything you need, bring it to me and I'll take care of you." So I made a new friend, all right? He's going to take care of us now. And the nice thing is he's the supervisor over the service department. So we need new tires, whatever. In fact, Gabby even said, I think one of our cars may need new tires soon.
Your
I'm going to
car.
call him in. My car. So, but the point is, that's networking. You see, it's a fun thing. I think sometimes we complicate it by thinking, I got to sell. Of course, at the end of the day, I want to sign people up. I'm looking for people interested, but there's a process. All right. Like Eva Lee said, as she meets people, you want to be careful. I'm not going to basically start bombarding Enzo with all kinds of For Life content. He's got a decent job. He's a supervisor at BMW. So but he did say this. He says, "Me and my wife, we only get about 8 hours together a week." That's it. 8 hours a week, him and his wife get to spend together. That's not much time. So in our conversation, I caught that real quick. So as I get to know him more, I want to share a concept with him that would enable both of them eventually to work a business together, enjoy time together, So anyhow, that's my story from yesterday. So with that, J. Mike, we'll pass it to you.
Well, thanks, everyone. What a great day. And Gabby was correct. I think next Monday we have 5 Mondays in January. So next Monday, the 30th, will be the last midterm Monday to kind of close out the month. We have a great month. One other thing I like to mention, Claudia posted the link to the Ambassador in Motion new YouTube channel where these videos will be uploaded. Go to that link, and I would encourage you to click the little bell up at the top, I think it's top right, and subscribe to that channel. Then you'll get notification when these trainings are uploaded to the new YouTube channel. So, but thanks everyone for a great Monday. Have a great week wherever you are. Let's finish out this month with just a bang. Have some fun. Network, and just go meet people. And this was a great one. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you, Gabby. Thanks everyone that spoke today and shared and poured into all of us, because this is a great family, great team. I think it's just the best team ever. So we can unmute